Hey guys, Michael here with the Daily Note, and today is day 8 of my 30-day marathon on uploading to this channel every day. So hopefully after 30 days I could just keep on going. Today I'm here to review my experience with the wireless charger duo pad. This thing has two types of fast charging for, I believe, Samsung's ecosystem, and this should work with other wireless charging devices out there, but not all of them. So I got this free when I pre-ordered my Galaxy Note 10 early. Usually there are incentives like that when you are one of the first people to pre-order the newly announced devices. Of course, it's not really free because I am paying full suggested retail price of a brand new phone compared to if I had waited like 9 months and the phone is essentially half off. So anyways, I just want to tell you about my experience with this charger. So let me just show you what's in the box, and I just want to show you my zoom lens. Maybe I should do this more often for my videos. But you could see that this charger, this included charger, is actually pretty flat. It's fairly lightweight, and you could see it's written here Fast Charge 2.0, and this just says Fast Charge. And I'm guessing this charge is faster, and it just needs a bigger footprint for you to be able to do it. And you can see that on the Fast Charge 2.0 side, there's a fan underneath, but there isn't one for this side. You could actually charge two phones on here. This will charge a little bit faster than this side, depending on if you have a Fast Charge 2.0 compatible device, and it'll cool it as well. And it came with this 25-watt charger. Now, it looks like a standard charger, but it's actually bigger. It's pretty hefty. It's in between the size of the 25-watt charger and the 45-watt charger. So I just did a video reviewing the super fast 45-watt charger. And this is the 25-watt charger that came with your Galaxy Note 10. So you could see that it's somewhere in the middle, but don't let the size fool you. It's a little bit slower than the included 25-watt charger. And these are both 25-watt chargers. However, this one is a different amp and voltage combination. And your Galaxy Note 10 doesn't take all of the amps that this can provide at that particular voltage. So it's actually slower than this one where all the amps and the voltage are supported natively. And another thing to note is that, as you could see, both of these chargers had the USB-C to USB-C cable. It supports that. But this one, for some reason, it supports the standard USB to USB-C. And one thing to note is that this charger will only work with this adapter. This won't work with the older fast chargers, and it certainly doesn't work with these newer fast chargers either. You have to use the one that's included with this charger. So just for quick demo purposes, this is the 25-watt charger that came with the Galaxy Note 10, and you'll see that it kind of boots up and it's saying, oh, something's wrong. It doesn't like the adapter. So you have to plug in the one that came with the charger duo. And this time, it doesn't give you that flashing yellow light. It means it's ready to go. So you could put your Galaxy Note 10, and it says fast charging 44 minutes until fully charged. Let me move it to the regular fast charge. So this is the Fast Charge 2.0 side. On this side, it says 53 minutes until fully charged. So it's not a huge difference, but it is a difference. And let me tell you that I am at 71%. So like everyone, when wireless charging was first announced, I was very excited because I thought, oh, I just don't need to plug it into this thing anymore. And I thought that was gonna really be cool and convenient. But that really didn't turn out to be the case. This isn't my first wireless charger. I bought the wireless charging pad. I think it was a fast charger as well. Yeah, I just didn't really end up using it, but surprisingly, my wife actually uses this thing on a daily basis. And for her, she says, oh, it's all that I need. when I put my phone down on my desk, it charges for a little bit. She never needs to worry about plugging it in. Her desk is a little bit cleaner because there aren't loose wires everywhere. So if that sounds like you could definitely benefit by getting one. So I've been wondering why I just never get around to using a wireless charger and I'm always plugging in. And I've thought of all the scenarios I usually find myself in. So first scenario is, just during the regular course of the day, it's either in my pocket or I'm using it. And when I need to put it on a charger because I forgot to charge the night before, I want to spend the least amount of time possible where it's away from me. So that's why a super fast charger makes sense. In those cases where I need to part with the device, whether it's like 15 minutes or 30 minutes, I'm shortening that time. While this thing, if I put it on a wireless charging pad, I'm elongating that time because it's a little bit less efficient than a wired charger, and it's definitely not as fast as a super fast charger. Second, when I'm at my desk, I feel that rather than putting it on a charging pad when I'm done with it, picking it up and then using it and then putting it back on the charging pad, I actually don't mind the loose wires at my desk. So I could just have it plugged in. I could still use the device and I don't need to disrupt the charging process. And for when I'm sleeping, any charger will do. Even the much older 2-amp chargers that are not fast chargers will even work fine. Even if it takes 5.5 hours to fully charge this device, I'm sleeping at that time and it doesn't really matter whether it's a adaptive fast charger or a slow charger or a super fast charger or a wireless charger, they will all get it done. And lastly, while I'm trying to sleep, I actually do this where I prop up the phone and I'll start like a video and I just fall asleep to it. And for some reason, this updated version of this charger, of this charging pad, they lost the ability to have it as a stand. And I would definitely use that, but you can't do that with this at all, right? Either you charge with it or you don't. You can't really enjoy any media, except I guess audio you can, but you can't enjoy any videos. So let's talk about how I think this product could have been improved, at least for my case. I feel since the price of this charging pad is relatively high, if they could have included at least the 25-watt charger that came with the Galaxy Note 10, it would be a much better incentive for you to buy this thing. And now if it came with a 45-watt super fast charger and made it some kind of a super fast charger, wired charger combo deal, I think that would have been a really good incentive for people to buy it, because there's going to be some people like me who buy this thing and end up just going back to the wired charging. And one small disappointment also was when I opened the box and I saw that it has a standard USB cable to a USB-C port. And I was kind of looking forward to having another USB-C to a USB-C cable, because I don't have many of those, and I'm finding situations where I use that type of cable more and more, and I just wanted one more. And I thought that was just going to be one extra plus for getting one of these things, and it wasn't. And the next one, you could see I have an old Galaxy S2 Classic, and let me demonstrate what happens when you put it on the fast charging side. And it happens, the same thing happens when you put it on the fast charging 2.0 side, but you'll see that it starts blinking red, and that's telling you that, oh, this device is not supported. So let me just demonstrate that as well when I put it on this side. So I've read that it's not because Samsung is not trying to support older devices. It's more that this watch and the wireless charging came out before all these wireless charging standards were established. But since this is a Samsung charger, and since they sold a lot of these Galaxy Gear S2 watches, I really think they could have probably spent just a little bit more time engineering with it so that it was compatible. So anyway, that's just one man's opinion on their experience with the Charger Duo. So if you're on the fence about buying one of these things, hopefully I gave you a little bit more perspective on somebody that actually bought one and ended up not using it. Now, if you have an older fast wireless charging device and you're looking to upgrade it so that you could get Fast Charge 2.0, I think this will be worth it because it's going to save you some time. So anyways, what's your opinion on wireless charging? Do you own one of these? Do you own a previous one? Do you use one daily? Have you bought one, but you ended up not using it like I did? So please leave that in the comments because we do need a balance of opinion. And you will see that if you go to like the Amazon product page for this product, you will see that almost all of the comments are positive. So even though my review seems a bit negative, you shouldn't really take that as the common opinion. I'm just giving you my experience with it. So if you identify with how I like using things, maybe you will find your experience similar with this thing. But if you like less clutter, if you like the minor convenience of not having to plug in when you just need a little bit extra for the day, I think a wireless charger makes sense. So I just want to reply to comments for the last video. Mr. Only for commenting, he's saying that after 1.5 years, his Gear Icon X doesn't really charge that well. He has to press it really hard into the case. So yeah, I think with these wearable devices specifically, you just put them through so much abuse and wear that I don't think you could buy them and expect to use it for more than like 1 or 2 years. I'm using Galaxy Buds. I like them, but the main drawback is they can only be paired with one device. Do you know if the QCY QS2 has multiple pairing? So actually, I have my QCY T1S paired with my Galaxy Note 5 and my Galaxy Note 10, and it seems to be just fine. But for some reason, and I think I found this with pretty much all of the Bluetooth earphones that I've tried so far, if you pair it with the first one, when you pair it with the second one, you have to manually connect it. Andrew Kelman says, try Galaxy Buds, man. And I agree. I think the Galaxy Buds will be a little bit better. It's a smaller case. Maybe it doesn't have those uncomfortable issues. And maybe even the sound quality might be better because, as mentioned, Bluetooth 5.0 probably has more to do with the good sound quality. So the Galaxy Buds and the QCI T1S have Bluetooth 5.0 that's able to have that higher dynamic range for better audio quality that the Galaxy Icon X 2018 doesn't. Maybe when I need to do some replacing in the future, I'll try them. So Dave, have you tried Galaxy Buds? Would love to hear your thoughts on them as I think they're better than the Icon X. And I could definitely tell you already, without even trying the Galaxy Buds, they will be better than the Icon X. They could only sound better and they could only be more comfortable. And I've heard people say they don't really have that issue where they disconnect. Toshiba Voodoo, awesome. Ordering G later today. John, glad to see you back. Hope your family is well. I've been with you since the early notes. Looking forward to seeing you again and helping me learn about what I can do with my notes. I still have and use my Note 2 and Note 5. I look forward to learning. Thank you for the comment. Gadgetonomy, excellent explanation around the technical aspects. It would be desirable to buy a 45-watt charger, but I do think the price Samsung is asking is way too high. I agree. I actually got my 45-watt charger for about half price. It's because maybe they are selling even more poorly here than they are in the US. So I think eventually the 45-watt super fast charger is going to be half price. And I think maybe at half price, it will make more sense to a lot more people. So anyways, that's it for the comments and that's all I have for this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and that will help me out a little bit, getting a little bit more exposure for these videos that I'm making. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and you could hit that notification bell icon to be notified when I upload my next video. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.